guys, I'm Bree with Bree's Pretty Pantry, a healthy and innovative lifestyle food blog. Today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite recipes. This is my healthy spin on the classic version of chicken Parmesan. So we're just basically going to start off with 4 chicken breasts. I've got them all washed and patted and ready to go. We'll take a nice sharp knife and we want to make a nice clean cut down the center of the chicken. So we'll just make a nice clean cut, just like that, nice and even, and it opens up just like a book. So we're going to take one of our pieces and put a plastic bag right over the top. This is kind of the fun part, so you better be ready. We're going to take our mallet and we're going to pound out the chicken. This is going to allow the chicken to get nice and tender. So we'll just do a nice pound. Now, one tip on this, you're either going to want to pound away from you or toward you. This is going to let the chicken become nice and even as we're pounding it out. So away from you or toward you as we're pounding out the chicken. And we'll remove the baggie. We definitely want to season up the chicken. We want to season each layer, each step of the way here. So I'm going to take my tongs, and the next thing we're going to do in order to create that great crispy crust to the outer side of the chicken is we've got 3 different mixes that we're going to cover the chicken with in order to create that crust. The first is the flour mix. Now, I like to use a gluten-free flour, which is composed of brown rice, a little bit of potato flour, and that gives it a nice, healthy balance to the dish. I also season it up with sea salt and ground pepper. And then the next one is our egg batter here. About 3 to 4 eggs, sea salt and pepper, same thing. And then the last is our chicken Parmesan crispy outer crust. This is going to be whole wheat panko. I also like to use a gluten-free breadcrumb, and that'll also be really nice with some Italian herbs, and I grated in some Parmesan cheese. So we'll just take our pounded out chicken breast, and our first step is to hit up the flour mix. So we'll just give it a nice hit and make flour go everywhere, make it rain. And then we'll we don't want to over dredge it in the flour because then you get gummy chicken and it's like yuck. And then our next place we're going is right into the egg wash here, just like that. And then the last is that crispy outer crust, the panko. It's a whole wheat panko, a little bit of gluten-free breadcrumbs, some Italian herbs, and our Parmesan cheese. And then we'll put it right onto our baking sheet over here, just like that. Now what I've done is I've put my baking rack on top of my baking sheet, and this allows the chicken to really cook evenly and crispy on both sides as opposed to just putting it right onto the baking sheet. I'm going to stick these in the oven at about 375 for about 40 minutes until they're nice and crisp, and then we'll take them out. Okay, so I've taken our chicken Parmesan out of the oven and it came out awesome. It's nice and crispy on the outside. One step I didn't show you is right when I took it out, I added some fresh marinara along with some fresh mozzarella. I then stuck it back in the oven and let it broil for about, 3 minutes or so that the cheese, you can see, got nice and bubbly and delicious. And then I'm just gonna finally top it off with some fresh basil. This is gonna give it some pretty color, and you can serve it up with some veggies or maybe some pasta of your choice. If you missed any of this recipe, you can find it on my website at breesprettypantry.com, and I hope you enjoy. Have a good night.
Put your arms around me, tell me everything.